begin. All right, guys, good morning to all of you. Welcome to our this Trade with the Boys preview. All right, this is a preview, so obviously I'm going to sell you things. My name is Kel. All right, so this preview is going to sell you a course, and this course is only for traders. I repeat, for traders only. So if you are not going to be a trader or you have no interest to be a trader, then you can exit from this preview right now, because I don't want to sell you things that you're still not going to interest you, okay? Now, if let's say you are a newbie, a brand newbie trader, then is it this course itself, is it good for you? Well, we are not going to teach you basic candlestick. We're not going to teach you basic what's volume analysis. We're not going to teach you what's stochastic Bollinger Bands. These are not going to be part of your learning curve. We are going to go right down to how to find patterns, trading patterns in a market to deduce what might be happening in the financial market. All right. So if that basically interests you, and if that really make you think that this is the place for you now, then that's good. But if you think that, hey, this is not what I'm coming here for, this is not what I'm looking for, then you can now exit from this preview. All right. This is something very important. Let's not waste each other's time. Now, of course, I welcome for people to listen to me for my sharing. I'm more than happy. You can hear my excitement, obviously. So because this morning I received so many messages of traders making so much money in the market. Some make a few $1,000s, some even make tens of thousands. I got one particular student make almost $58,000 just last night alone. 58,000 US dollar. Oh my goodness. He shorted the Dow Jones, he shorted the and shorted gold. These two markets, primarily he shorted these two. He got short a bit of DEX and stuff like that. But 58,000 US dollar in a single night. Oh my goodness, or single day and night like, combined together. Really incredible stuff. Okay, so without further ado, you heard me right. So if you are here to listen, I'm more than welcome you, no problem. But if you're here to to create any disturbance, immediately I will remove you away. Okay, where is my Carl, are you around here, Carl? All right, let me just check my guys. Carl, are you here? Okay. Hey. Carl, I will put you as my. Hey, wait a minute. Okay, running around. One thing about this, that. Where are you, Carl? Okay, yeah, I saw you already. Okay, I make you my co-host. Okay, Susan, I make you my co-host also, so you guys can. Okay, can help me on the administration. All right, so anybody have questions, you can post into the group chat. But if you are here for other things else itself that's going to disturb our time here, then we'll ask you to leave immediately. Okay, all right, let's start this morning MAO, sorry, let's start this morning preview. Okay, apology. A bit excited. Okay, all right, let's start my preview. I put out my slides and I go blast on to share my screen. Okay, wow, we have 80 plus people. That's a pretty good number. Pretty high. I was expecting about 50 to 60 people. Okay. All right, guys, can you all see my my presentation? Can you see that? Yeah, can Okay. Excellent. Okay, let's start my presentation. Let me share my screen a little bit to my side. Okay, guys. Now it's 10:08. We started 8 minutes late, so we're gonna finish about 11:28 a.m. I try to finish it between like 11:30. All right, you guys make your decision by the end of the day. Okay, I'm not gonna force sales. You just make a decision because I'm not gonna waste your time and mine too. All right. How to use a calculator to forecast the key technical points. So it's technical. Technical means it's nothing to do with fundamental. It's just a pattern that keep repeating in our opinion. And I'll show you live how you can do that with your own calculator. All right, let me show you now. Now, before we start this morning session again, once again, do understand this. Whatever I share with you, you need to write me now into the Zoom group chat. Can you key the word disclaimer so that you give me the disclaimer that you know that whatever I share today is all on my personal opinion and the techniques is based on my personal finding. All right. So of course, if you utilize it and unfortunately you lose some money, please, we're not liable. But if you make money out of it as well, congratulations. Maybe you can consider to join us then. Okay. All right. Very cool. Thank you guys. I need all the disclaimer. We need to hit at least how many? We're 90 people, right? I need to hit 45 people. So guys, I will only start my preview if you hit 45 names, 45 disclaimers on it in the group chat. So now we have about 25, 28. Okay, still going on. I need to hit 45. Okay, at least 45. Okay, I need another 5 more, 3 more, 2 more. Okay, market hit. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you once again for your disclaimer. Okay, thank you. Let's just continue. Oh, how come my screen got some stuff already? Okay, wait, let me remove away some of the extra stuff. Okay, guys. Now, how many of you have profited from the Toto last night? I saw the numbers. Oh my goodness, all the back end numbers. How many of you have strike Toto last night? Colleen, you strike Toto? Indeed? Wow. $50. Congratulations. Hey, you born in a year of monkey. This year, monkey, good luck. All right, yesterday, Toto, you have so many people queuing for Toto, right? And apparently itself, right, I thought it was $12 million, right? But apparently then I realized that Singapore Toto Hong Bao draw, they reduced it to $8 million because to control the crowd better. Okay. All right. All right. But then again, since if you Toto or you win some Toto, good for you, right? But if you didn't make Toto, didn't strike on Toto, it's expected, okay? Look at the odds. The odds for Toto is 1 to 14 million. 1 to 14 million to strike Toto, all the 6 numbers. All right, that is 1 to 14 million. So what's the chance like? Even you buy everything itself, right? You want to cover. Okay, that's the reason why So my point is this: why I want to share this with you. So Toto, I think a bit tough lah. Toto a bit tough for us. How about using $600? How about using $600 to make $4,500? Now, think about this again. Would you want to use $600 to profit about 4,500 US dollar? How many of you is a yes? Please key yes right now. How many of you is a no? Then key no right now. All right, this is Zoom. So obviously we can have a lot of enjoyment. There's no delay. We can talk, you can interact. That is the point of preview. Okay, preview, not only there's one-way traffic. I hate previews. There's one-way traffic one. Okay, I hate preview when the presenter talk very monotonously, one single tone one. Okay, I don't like people who basically show me things that I've seen before. Okay, right. Okay, so a lot of yes, right. Now let me explain to you how you can use $600 to make $4,500. It's not option. It's not option. It's futures. Or if CFD trading, all right, I'll show you how to do that. But you need your calculator. You need your calculator. So once again, guys, get your calculator ready. All right, if not, then you get your handphone, go to calculator mode. You see that calculator? Okay, calculator mode. Get ready and stand by. You're gonna enjoy this session. Okay. All right. So are you okay for preview itself? Right. A friend of mine tell me this, Cal. When you do preview, you always must sell value because only you sell value, people will buy your product. Indeed itself, right? Okay, would you pay for a great value? So think about this. If let's say now I ask you that after you sign for my class, and I want you to take out $3,000 capital, trading capital, and utilize about $600, okay, about $600 to potentially make $4,500. Will you take up this offer? That's the point here. I repeat myself. First of all, you must join me in my trip with the boys family first. Then I can take care of you, right? Second, I want you to take $3,000 as a trading capital, your own money. You don't pass it to me, okay? You do it for yourself. Then you utilize about $600, okay? About $600 US to profit about 4,500 US dollar in about 2 months' time. So that means if you look at it now, you take 4,500 multiplied by 1.33, today's rate is about $5,985. And you're going to pay me only at $1,688. That means even by the end of the day, you profit at least $4,297. Now today got a lot of numbers flying around, so you need to bear with it, okay? So this is a business deal that I'm going to do with you, okay? You pay me $1,688 for my cost. You go and take $3,000, put on your own account, whichever account you prefer. Okay, probably is our preferred brokers, obviously. Then after that, you follow the steps of execution. You follow. You do not change. And then you hang on to the position as long as you can until all of us make money together. Serious, that is how we will do this thing here. Very interesting, right? So let me show you how do you do that. So first of all, for today's preview, it's very simple. I'm going to share you how to use calculator to find the key technical point. Then after that, it's all right. I will recap again how we use the KCX indicator and KSI indicator combination to predict to catch the bottom of the market. All right, I'll show you that later. And of course, end of the day is this, I need to push my sales to make you come in. Now, before you, usually by the second part or third part, people run away, right? Now, I tell you this, guys, don't run away, because at the last second final slide, there's one little sharing that I want to tell you. And this is going to be very powerful sharing. And only students can listen to the extended version on Tuesday. That means that even today, you must make a decision to join us. Then after that, you will have the access rights to listen to me live on coming Tuesday for the extended version of that itself, okay? Right, this is going to be very exciting, guys, so you need to hang on until the final second slide, okay? So I'm going to make it very simple. Usually preview, the people will wait until the last minute, then tell you how the cost of the workshop, right, or the program. Now, I'm not going to waste your time. I'm a trainer for how many years? For 16 years, sorry. So I know how a preview attendee feel, right? Some of you now are very busy today, right? So why don't just make a simple thing here? Just text Susan 8868-5030 and text her this 3-letter TWB, Trade with the Boys, before noontime, and you will get this 1588. That means you give yourself $100 discount. Now, once you text this to Susan right now, SMS, you lock down $100 discount, all right? Now, I'm not going to show you stuff like, originally the cost is 5,000 slash down to 4,000 slash down to 3,000. This is marketing bullshit, okay? I'm going to sell you things that is worth the value, because I know you're going to make more than that within 2 months' time. I repeat myself one more time. Within 2 months' time, if you have a working capital of $3,000, I'm pretty sure you will make more than you pay for, right, in 2 months' time. But of course, you have to really, really follow. Okay, yes, indeed, prices have increased. Of course, inflations. All right. If you didn't notice this, your one-time me now costs $4.50 now, right? I say $5, right? You're going to come very soon, okay? So watch out for that itself. Now, generally, most of the cost in Singapore itself, right, is about $2,600 to even US 6,000. So seriously, mine is very competitive. In fact, very economic. All right. So guys, this is the prices. You do what you need to do. Text Susan, TWB 8868-5030, and you will be able to lock in this $100 discount. Okay, that's the only discount for today, and that's about it. All right. After today, you will pay 1688. All right, no negotiation. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Now, this is the thing here itself, guys. This is a very important thing that I want to share with you. Right. On 2nd of March, Tuesday, our Super Tuesday, where only Trade with the Boys family members can access to it. Okay. At 2 p.m., all right, after I cover the usual revision, I will cover something in depth about the relationship between what happened in 1929 and year 2021. Now, of course, you may have heard hundreds of people saying this. You may have seen videos on this, but you don't know something that I may know, right? Apparently, it's all right. I've been watching the options market very closely, and I can tell you that I'm seeing a very big movement in the market. And this big movement itself have been giving me the confidence level to tell all my students to profit from the Dow Jones, the NASDAQ recently. And in fact, it's right. We already said that, right? Okay, that for Hang Seng, there will be a big pullback soon. And indeed, it really happened the day Hang Seng dropped by 900 points. So guys, you need to join us as a Trade with the Boys family members to gain access on Tuesday to listen to me live. I will show you extended stuff, and you really want to know something like this, okay? It will really help you a lot. So think about this, you make a decision, all right? Now, this is what I want to share with you in the next 25 minutes, okay? The next 25 minutes itself, right? You will decide. Now, some of you guys are very conservative. So if you say, Cal, I'm very conservative, okay? I want to trade very small. Then you trade 0.1 contract. Now that is depending on what the contract size you're having now. For us, we're using AIMS. Our contract size is 0.10 for the so-called contract. So if you're using 0.10 contract, okay, that costs you less than how much money? $100+ margin, okay? That will yield you about $750. Now, if you're conservative, it means slightly above, very conservative, you can make about 1,005. If you are a normal trader who really want to make some money out of this whole wave in 2 months' time, it's about 2,250, right? The money that you can potentially make. But you are normal aggressive, which is like most of us, right? We are aggressive, but not that crazy. That about 3,000. Now, if you are really, so if you trust what I said this morning, and you think that what I say makes sense, and you think that you can afford to lose some money in the market, right? Then this is for you guys. Go for it already. That means that your potential rate of return can be as much as 4,500 US dollars. Okay. So it all depends on you. What type of characteristic you are as a trader, right? So all clear. So before we go there, let me ask you guys now, what type of trader are you? Are you very conservative? Are you a conservative trader? Are you a normal trader? Are you a normal aggressive trader, or you are go for it trader? Let me see what is your answer, right? I need interaction for you, okay? I want interaction for you. Serious, no, don't keep the word go for it for the fun of it. No, my students, I know you guys are here to support me still, but you don't send the wrong message. Then people thought that, wow, Cal, his student, Xipei Chong one, everything go for it. So don't do that, okay? Now, the thing is this. Go for it. That means that you have so much trust in it, and you really have seen this happening, and you know that even you tell your friends can say, yeah, it makes some sense here. All right, so some of you are go for it trader. I think those are my very on students. Wow, Brian, very conservative. That's very good, very good. I like conservative people. Like this, you protect yourself, all right? But of course, when you're being conservative, end of the day is that you cannot blame if someone make more money than you. Is always risk-reward ratio, ma. Correct. Okay, guys. Go for ATH. Apa ni ATH? Okay, normal, happy already. Okay. Wow. All right. So let us share with you what are you going to have for today. Now, ready? Calculator on standby. Yeah. Don't think just follow Daryl. Indeed, itself, Daryl. All right. Ready? Okay. Let's go. Now, this is the greatest time to trade in the financial market. Why? Because we are so fortunate that we are now able to see most market at all-time high level. Now, this particular technique that I'm going to share with you can only be utilized during when the market is at all-time high. So sadly, STI doesn't qualify. Okay, STI doesn't qualify. Dow Jones, NASDAQ, S&P, gold prices all qualify. All right, silver, no. Silver, no. Silver is not all-time high. So this is the thing here. So a few of them that you need to qualify. Okay, so how do we do this simple game? Get a piece of paper if you need to write down some notes, okay? First of all, very simple. I need you to find us the all-time high level in a chart. Remember, it has to be all-time high. All-time, So like silver, all-time high is $50.21. So this is not all-time high. Now silver $26, right? Or $24 now. It's not all-time high. But gold, although it's down, but the recent all-time high was in January last year, right? At 2,074. So we get an idea now. Okay, must be all-time high. Must be. Then I want you to do a very simple mathematics. Okay, you take the all-time high. We put it as simple as ATH. Okay, you take the ATH of the value, multiply by 0.95, you get a number. So very simple. Example now, if let's say you put 1,000, now you punch 1,000 now into a calculator, right? 1,000 you punch in the calculator, okay? And then you multiply by 0.95 times multiply 0.95, you'll get a number. What number do you have? Everybody, if you take 1,000 multiplied by 0.95, what number do you get? Now, this is a preview come sharing session, and I want you guys to benefit out of it. You see, this is very, very important. I want you guys to benefit out of it yourself, right? Okay, all right. Now I'm in my home doing this preview. So my daughter is having a class. My son is having a game with my wife. So guys, if there's a bit of background voice, someone don't worry. Listen to me. Turn on your volume loud. Okay, put on your microphone, headphone. Okay, so 950, correct? Got it. So now if I ask you to do another number, take the same ATH is 1,000 multiplied by 0.9, so you get 900. Can you get that now? Can you follow me? All right. Then if I ask you now, the next number is times by 85. You get the third number, that's 850. And the last number, 0.8, will be 800. Okay. So you get an idea now. You can take a screenshot of this. If you want to, take a handphone, take a printer or whatever, screenshot this, okay? And then later on, things will be very easy, okay? This is a very simple formula that I'm using, and I tell you how deadly accurate this can be, and how can we make 4,500 US dollar in 2 months time if you really trust what may happen in 2 months time. Okay, so guys, this is very, very important. Okay, all done? Cool. Okay, let's continue. So now the first number that I want to send to you is this. Okay, now you understand. All-time high level is not 1,000, obviously. It can be any number. All right, so this number, 144.96. I want you guys now to do it. I want my first number, right? You take 144.96 multiplied by 0.95. What number do you get? Now, everybody do that, okay? Right, everybody try, okay? Don't just stay there and just do nothing and wait for the answers. Try. You only by trying, only when you get yourself into it, typing it on a calculator, on your handphone, you will learn something. If your son, your daughter is with you, bring them along. Let them see that daddy or mommy can actually do market calculation just using a calculator. I tell you this is very, very unique. No one really does that in Singapore, around the world, I think. Okay, first number you get ready, right? 137.71. Let's review the answer. Exactly, 137.71. Okay, 95. So now I want my second number, which is 90%, right? So take the same thing again, 144.96 multiplied by 0.9, you get the second number. What is the second number which you get? If you get the second number is, you see that, guys, you must come in. Guys, we have how many? We have 103 people. Oh my goodness, 103 people. And this is incredible. That means we're talking about full capacity turnout for a preview. Oh my God, that's very high. Incredible, right? Indeed, 130.46. Okay, excellent. Okay, third number, right? Third number, 144.96 multiplied by 0.85. Okay, you get another number. I know some of you already very fast already. Some of you already key number before I say that. Okay, the third number is 123.21. Absolutely great. Wow, Samuel even faster. He already come out the next number already. Wow, very, very fast. Good, good, good. I want you guys to try. Okay, I don't worry. Just key a number. I'll wait for you. We try it out. Because only when you do this, then you can know what is going to happen. And indeed, the fourth number is 115.96. Now, let me ask you now, guys. Look at this number. Okay, look at this number. If you are not my student, okay, I give you an offer right now. If you can tell me which US counter is this stock, right, that has 144.96 as historical high. If you can guess the answer, you get another $50 discount if you come in. That means in total, you get $150 discount. All right. Wow, I see already. Hong Ray, S. Karan and Gary. Okay, I'm not too sure you guys, are you my student? Because you guys are on Zoom. So if let's say now, okay, Susan and Carl, take note of their name, is this guy called Ray Long and Sankaran and this Gary. If they actually going to sign up later, they get additional $50 discount. Okay, if they got the answer correct. They say Apple, right? I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Let's take a look. What answer is this? Congratulations, it's Apple. Okay, Apple. Wow, you guys are Apple fan, man. Okay, now let me explain to you how does it work. Okay, first of all, Apple recently rally up all the way, right, to the all-time high. Okay, all at the price of $144. Okay, that is after the stock split, right? Okay, so what happened right here, right now? You see this on this particular day X, on this X day. Now assume that like you get Toto and 4D, that you assume that this is the all-time high level. Straight away, you take your calculator and write down the four numbers. Okay, which is how you saw, right? The four numbers that you calculated. Okay, then you notice that once the share of Apple come down, right, it really will pull back to the 5% mark level very fast. Okay, so if you short the market, let's say you shorted here at number 1, then you will know that your risk is only the all-time high level. Am I right to say that? Then your reward itself could be as much as the 5% mark. So now you see in terms of trading ratio, If you risk 1x here, then your profit margin can be as many as 4x's. Can you see that? So this is a very simple way to trade the market when the market is at all-time high level. You get the idea now? Second one, listen. Now, if the market by the day closing closes below the 5% level, then I can tell you this, there's a very high chance, up to 80% chance, the market will dive down to the 10% level or your 90% level, the 90 percentile level, right? And you look at it, the moment Apple came down to the 90%, it stopped there brilliantly and then staged a rebound, okay? Incredible. That's number 2 for you, right? Now, what is crazy is that when the market goes back up, number 3, can you see that? When the market go to number 3, that is the level that you calculated with your calculator. And look, you don't need to pay for pricey indicators. You don't need to pay for very pricey causes. You just use your calculator. You already know that what number will be the possible resistance. And truth be told, Apple, the world traded market, okay, one of the traded stock itself, right, reaches that level and stop there. So if let's say you trust what I say, and this is again your X value, do you know that if you basically believe that Apple will go down to the next number, which is the one you just said earlier, right? This is another 4X trade. You can see now, all you need to do is trust, do your risk management, and let it happen. That is what I want you to think about this. Now, preview, usually people sell you things and don't tell you the stuff like that itself, right? Okay? People tell you that, you need to pay me cost money, then I teach you more stuff. No, I give you freebie today. You can use it and go back and home and try it yourself. You'll be stunned by this. A-chan, right? Why the Apple go in such a mechanical way? Who determined this? Some people speculate the market, someone manipulate the market. Well, remember, look at my logo here, Trade with the Boys. I have been a trader for so many years. I can tell you this. As long as at all-time high level, right, this 5% rule will work wonderfully. Continue, you will see already. So what happened? Remember I told you, as long as if Apple shares close below the next percentile level, so this is the 95, this is the 90, right? Then the next level, the Apple will be going down. It will be going down to here. Now look at it. Look at the white candle. Look at the way it opened. It opened beautifully at the 85% level. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you guys, this is really, really crazy. And again, look at how it got resisted here, my friends. This is number 4, right? Look at it. Look at the way it got resisted there. Now, these numbers, you calculate yourself, no? I did not, I repeat, I did not draw, then show you stuff. Because if you draw stuff, you can do what you want. But when you calculate through numbers, you cannot lie. That is the beauty of this itself. This is going to be the best preview you have ever go. If you don't sign up right, you're going to really waste this good 2 months. Guarantee. So now, tell me, my friends, where can Apple go? So now, straight away, I can tell myself this. If Apple is to come down, Apple will be going to 115.96 level. Okay, round it up, 116 also can. So that means if Apple is to come down soon, okay, so that means use your own technical indicators, use your own system, use the Trade with the Boys system. As long as you have a sell signal in Apple the next 2 months, Apple will go down to 115 or 116. Those who do options, you can do it as, either you sell a put or you buy a put, okay? You sell a call, you buy a put, up to you, right? You can make your own decision. But this is what I want to show you right now. Incredible, right? It's crazy. Now, of course, you say, Kel, maybe this is Apple, maybe you are just lucky. Okay, never mind, continue, huh? All right, look at my count. This is my Trade with the Boys indicator. You see that? Look at it, okay? So on the right side itself, right, is the same thing, the 95, the 90 level. Now look at my indicator. My indicator early has already signifies to me is a sell. Why? When you see yellow turns to red, let's visualize this. Sunrise is yellow, sunset is red. So from sunrise to sunset means the market is coming down, right? So you can see straight away combining with my system plus the number that you just calculated, you can see how incredible is this. Now, with all my students, my friend, all my students here, now you see this. The 137.71 is you calculated yourself, right? Look at the way the color change also happened at that point. Oh my goodness, it's absolutely mind-blowing, okay? So if you have been shorting Apple, you would have made money because you follow the rule CCYR, you follow down the rule, and if you want to add on position, you can consider adding position at this area now that I'm circling. Now you understand why itself, right? Why am I so bearish on the technology share? And the last two weeks of MAO, I keep on telling you guys, avoid Apple, avoid Apple, avoid Apple. Okay, so you can go and try on Tesla. I tell you, wow, you'll be shocked. Okay, but today I won't cover Tesla. So many people cover Tesla. I don't want to cover Tesla. Okay, I want to be different today. All right, guys, cool, right? If you like what you see right now, please key number 1 right now. If you like what you see right now, please key number 1. Wow, Brian, you're reading me like so good, are you? Oh, I haven't said finish. And your pen's already on the keyboard. Incredible, incredible. You can hear my excitement today and look at my face. I'm very happy, of course. Since morning until now, I've received non-stop congratulation messages about people making money. I'm so happy for you guys. All right, xiao on. Okay. All right, guys, continue. Next one. All right. Number two. Okay. Now, another $50 discount. Same thing again, guys. If you guess the number, okay, guess this one, I think you're very good, really. This counter is also a US stock. The historical high is $308.94. If you can tell me this counter name and you're not my student, I will give you $50 discount. So let's say earlier you got it right. That's now the 3 of them, right? You got it right. And now you get it right again, you get another $50. So total itself, you get as much as $200 discount for getting it right. Now this one not easy. We don't know easy. if you can guess it right, wow, you must be Fang Xingxia already. You must be you must be very good already. Okay, so now you're different already. So not many Apple fans. Okay, we have Zoom, we have Alibaba, we have PayPal, we have Baba, Crazy Inc. Hey, Crazy Inc. So cheap, no lah, must be more. Okay, all right. Autodesk. Okay, cool. Okay, all right. The answer I will show you shortly. Now, everybody do your calculation right now. Do your calculation right now. I want you to calculate for me the 0.95, 0.9, 0.85, 0.80. Okay, GameStop. GameStop, we got 308. GameStop 400, my friend Kevin. This one every day on news. Now, historical high means the high, not the closing price. All-time high must be the high of the highest point. Okay, the first number already come out already from Ray Long, is that? But first number is 492.49. Am I right or did I get it wrong? Did I get it right actually? Yeah. Okay, yeah, wrong. Okay, am I wrong? Okay, I think I'm wrong, is it? Yeah, I think this morning is a bit of, I did it last minute. Okay, all right, so 293.49. Okay, all right, I will trust what y'all say. So that means my thing's a bit off by $1 or so. Sorry, this one, I think I know what happened is when I was keying it out right, I was distracted, okay, this morning. Okay, the second number is 278. And of course, if that's the case, then I probably get all the 4 number wrong, but it's roughly there. You got the idea now? Roughly there now, okay? So, let me the first number wrong here. 293.49. Yes, yeah. Okay, that means the first number wrong, 293. The rest is the same now. Correct. Okay. Yeah, this morning I prepared this at 5 a.m. this morning. Yeah, 5 a.m. Not last minute work. It's just like, right, I was thinking the best way to relate stuff to you. Then I got this happening idea. Okay, so you got the idea now? Wow, JW, well done, man. You have finished the whole thing. Excellent. Oh, fantastic. So I'm right lah. Only the first number is wrong lah. 293.49. Okay. Thank you guys. Maybe typo error. Okay. So you got an idea now. What counter is this? Everybody take a look. PayPal. All right. PayPal. This is PayPal stock. Okay. So those who got it right. Okay. If you are going to join my class, if you're joining, then I give you discount lah. If you're not joining, then too bad then. Okay. Now watch this PayPal. The PayPal high itself, right, as we all saw, was around here. And then when it pulls back, right, you can see it come down to the 5% mark, right? But remember what I tell you guys, once if the market closes below the 95 percentile level, incredibly, right, the market will generally go to the second level. So again, if you have shorted PayPal in any reason, let's say you shorted here, right? Okay, example, you shorted at the opening price of this candle, your risk is only here. This is your risk. But if you're going to believe what I tell you about the target of 5%, then your reward can be up to 4x or even 5x's. Can you see that? Now, if you notice that PayPal broke below the 278.04 level, that means that PayPal will go towards the next level. You don't need to be a maths genius to know this, but you notice that the market seemingly really followed. So now the next thing is, where will PayPal be going? Shall it come down? Straight away, you know that the next number is 247.15. 247.15, all right? This is the next target level where PayPal will be going. So this is how simple it is. Remember, this can only be usable from all-time high level. All right, it's only usable in this way. So you may ask this question, Kel, later on, if it rebounded, right, can the same thing be usable? Yes, it is usable until when? Until the 20% level. That means that if you go beyond 20%, right, the accuracy of this will have to go down. So normally 20 is the best, 25 forcefully, 30 maximum, okay? Anything beyond 30, the chart, this one is redundant already. You understand? I repeat myself once again. The best is from 0% to 20%. Very accurate. 90% accurate. Okay. Once you go past 20%, meaning to the 75 to the 70 mark, right, it starts to waver. The accuracy starts to waver a little bit. So that's why you guys now in the right place, right time. Because why? We just saw the Dow Jones at all-time high. We just saw the Nasdaq at all-time high. We just saw the S&P at all-time high. You guys, you're the best sport, man. The next 2 months, if you don't make money from what I shared this morning, you're going to waste it, my friends. And I don't know whether we see an all-time high again, unless the market do it. All right. A-Chan, the trade with the boys method work for limited US shares that we have, because we are using this platform called AIMS. AIMS has about 80 stocks, about 70 to 80 stocks. We can only trade those 70, 80 stocks, not for all US shares. Okay, not for all US shares, not nah? So, but most of the primary ones are there, primary ones are there. So guys, take a look now. If you have the trade with the voice system, right, and you apply the same 5% rule, look at it. When the color turns from red to yellow, you just have to sell your PayPal, all right? And you will know exactly where to look to buy back your position or consider to add position. So now recently, students of mine were asking me, Kel, I want to buy, I want to sell for longer term. Is there a method for that? I want something safe. I want my stop loss to be very close by. I want my profit to be very far away. Okay, this is what the Hokkien will say this, right? You want it cheap, you want it good. Well, now you have it. But it's only for now, I repeat, unless again, the S&P, the Dow Jones all go to all-time high, then the whole thing can play again. So on one side itself, right, I want the market to come down because we are obviously short in the market. But on the other side itself, I don't mind having all-time high, and then I can play this again and again and again and again. Isn't that cool? All right, so you get the idea now? Cool, huh? Okay, so you may say, Kel, this is stock market. Sorry, this is stocks. Stocks can be manipulated. Tell me something that is different. Okay lah, I give you this one. This one sure will make you sit up and listen to me, okay? This one, no need to tell me what is this counter, okay? Okay, this counter, don't need to tell me. All right, this counter is a Dow Jones. Hey, wait a minute. Kel, the Dow Jones high is not 31,000, you boo-boo again. The high is 32,000. I know that's a high, the recent high. But let me show you how powerful is this 5% thingy. You will be stunned. Now you take this number now, everybody, 31,287. All right. Any plans for Hong Kong stocks? Yes, we are looking at that. We are still waiting for AIMS to finalize the detail. AIMS to have connection to the Hong Kong side, but just that because the number of traders for trading Hong Kong shares on my side is rather low. So unless we see a lot of people trading Hong Kong shares and they don't mind working with us, then I can try to do something with it. So if you guys is a consortium, a big group of traders trading Hong Kong shares, you guys come on board, okay? Let me know. I try to work something for you. Okay, guys, take 31,287 multiplied by 0.95. What do you get? 31,287 multiplied by 0.95. What number do you get? Hey, no one answering me, yeah. Okay. Wow, JW straight away one time comma already. Okay. The reason why my arrows are there because I only need to show you one number only. Okay. Now, how do we know the market's at all-time high level and how do you know it's retracing and start shorting, right? That one, obviously, you need to monitor three things. Number one is, right, obviously, you must check the history of the data. Are we at the all-time high? Number two, of course, is a little bit of guessing game. That means that once the market pulls away from where it is now, because as you see, the Dow Jones, S&P, NASDAQ is all at all-time high level, right? So once the market pull down by more than 1%, and your stock also following through, and you realize that based on your historical finding, you are almost there, then you take a risk bet here. That means that you are risking where you are shorting now to the all-time high level to exchange for the next few percent. So let's say now you short 1% off the high, okay, a speculated high. Then your profit margin is 1-to-4 ratio already. So how much you trade will get you 4-time return. That is what I meant. Now, this is not a trade with the boy system. This is combining conventional wisdom and wise system, the indicator to show you. So my indicator turns from yellow to red, you know that it's a sell. But if you happen to have a stock or an index or a commodity or asset class that's at all-time high level, you do this 5% rule, you combine them together, you were able to make money. Really crazy. So let me show you now this one here. Thank you, JW. Yes, indeed, the 95% mark was 29722. Now, let me bring you back time a little bit. Now, about 2 months ago itself, the Dow Jones hit the high of 31,287. And a student of mine asked me, Kel, do you think this is all-time high? I actually said this to him. I said that I still don't think the Dow, this 31,287 is an all-time high. I still don't think so because inside my heart, I keep on saying 32,000, right? Those who can validate for me, right? I keep on saying 32,000. Can you key 32K into... I haven't said it, Brian. I haven't even said anything. Hey, you so fast, become, people thought that you and me pakat, Hey, my preview, I never slot people for my preview to make a show. No, I never do that. I know some trainers slot student in to run to the back of the class to go and sign up and ask questions. I don't do such thing. I have been a trainer for 16 years. I never do one time this. I was being advised to do this, but I don't like it. I find it so fake, so unreal. And I never like to be threatened later on. Later someone say, hey, Kel, remember that time I do this for you. Wow, forever threatened already. No paka. Then you go so fast Let me finish. This is like going for the variety show. The person haven't finished the question, you answer already. Wow, way. Okay lah. Today good mood. Okay. Anyway, let's continue. Read my mind. You guys are good, man. Terrible. So good. Okay, indeed, I said 32,000. Okay, I said it several times until people get scared of me. I say, Kel, are you so sure? Okay, let me show you what happened back then. This is the Dow Jones on the 21st of January, okay? It created a doji signal. On this day, now, of course, different platforms were different all-time high. I must reiterate this. Different platforms were different all-time high figure. So if your platform is different from mine, naturally, our high will be a bit different. So don't be confused. Don't be shocked if you happen to see that, okay? So what happened? If you take 31,287 multiplied by 0.95, you will get a number. The number is 29,722. Okay. Yes, indeed, our family is crazily tight. Okay, really very tight, very close knitted. So now I ask you this. Let's say hypothetically at 31,000. Okay, if you assume that the market now is down by 287 points from where you are now, that means the all-time high is here Example, quoting example. Okay, then you take a short position at 31,000. So that means that you take a short position at 31,000. And because of mathematics, you know that the Dow potentially may drop to 29,722. So how much will you make? Let me ask you this. 31,000 level, you minus away to 29,722, you get a difference of 1,278 points. Now, I ask you this, my friends, okay? if you really do this, okay, and you shorted one contract of the Dow Jones and you hold it all the way to 29722 to show that, to prove to me that I'm lying or I'm not good, okay, to show that it's not good, right? You short the market. And then you really make, now if $1 is per point, you will make 1,278 US dollar. Multiply by 1.33 today's market rate, Forex rate, you get $1,699. That means you have paid for your cost fee already. Yes, you would have paid for your cost fee if you actually did this by shorting at 31,000. Now, I'm sure you guys are good traders. You may do a trend line like this. You may say doji. You may do triple top, whatever. It doesn't matter because this is just available to be used as long as you trust the maths. You understand? I never say you must use my system, but if you can use my system, you definitely see the difference over there. And of course, if you have me, this type of incredible, spontaneous trainer showing you, guiding you, and ensuring you do that, you will see the impact. Now, take a look, guys, my friends. Look at the Dow Jones. How many days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 days later, the Dow Jones smashed down to 29722. Stop there. Rebound, my friends, rebound. Not only is stopped there, it rebounded from there. Now, guys, even you're on different platform, the difference of 5 to 10 points different. So definitely all of us can get the same answer. And then what happened? If you basically trust what I say, you shorted here, you bought back here, you make already 1,600 Sing dollars, okay? Correct, 1,600 Sing, you make from down there already. Now, I ask you this. If by closing below, it will go down lower, then if it close above there, where would it go? I can guarantee you the answer is likely go back again. So if you trust what I tell you, you buy back now new position here. Don't need to say you hold everything. You hold halfway, also good. You hold halfway, you also make $800. So now, just this wave alone, you make 2.4K, way surpass your costs that you pay. Now, don't forget, that is only Dow Jones. How about S&P? How about NASDAQ? It is perfect. This is something that you can tell me, is it market manipulation? But it is at its best. So now look at my Trade with the Boys system. Look at how crazy is the system. Take a look, my friends. The system gave you the sell signal, all right? The system gives you a sell signal right here, CCYR, all right? So yellow turns to red, you sell on the next bar, which is here, right? Then the market really come down to the level that I mentioned, 29,722. Then after that, if you do a small buy here from the bottom on discretional basis, and you buy, and then when the system call for buy, that will double up your confidence level. You buy here again. Oh my goodness, look at it. Look at it. Look at how the Dow recovers. This is why our students are making hell of money. And this is not I say so, because you actually have done the calculation yourself. I never did it for you. You did it on your own. So now everybody stand by for this, okay? You look at it from the bigger picture now, and a bigger picture means that you zoom into the market. If you zoom into the 15-minute chart, after the market come down all the way, triggered the 5% level, if you go to the intraday chart, you notice that the CCRY will pop up, right, in the intraday chart. Now, from that moment itself, the market basically cannot go down the 5% mark. All you need to do as a trader, all the CCRY, now you change to red to yellow, meaning from red to yellow, you turn to be a buyer every time. Look at it. If you do a red to yellow and you buy all the way, basically you will make the money. So now 3 prongs here. Number 1, you know where is the level the market will go. Number 2, you can exercise trading at the level. Number 3, you can use the same method now to do intraday trading, to use it as a form of a guidance in terms of direction. If you actually do that, right, you will basically do one thing. CCRY, buy. So for traders who are with me, right, you all know that recently I had the dinner with a very good trader, and he tells me, Cal, all I need to do is just follow what you say, and I just buy, and I make my 30,000, my 40,000 just like that. This is what he did. And today now, the secret is out. All right, the best thing is this. I have been saying in MAO, but he caught the idea and he put it back into the system, and he's been making money, guys. This is what you guys are missing out on. So now if you look at this and you're impressed by this, look at the next one now. This is going to be mind-blowing. Guys, are you ready? Now, the high of the market, recent high. The recent high for the Dow Jones is 32,074, right? 32,074, right? You get this number on your screen. Okay, 32,074, right? You multiply by 0.95, you get a number. What number do you get? Everybody, come on, man. This is so, this is not, because hindsight, past tense, you may say no point. How about right now? Tell me, you take 32,074, multiply by 0.95, what number do you get? Guys, this is important. Put it down. Come on, man. Try it. Put it down. Put it down. 32074. Multiply 0.95. What number do you get? Try it, guys. This is going to help you. No point coming for a preview and then you just listen to me shouting, ranting. No point. Make money. Don't stay there and don't do anything. Hey, how come your number is different, Kenneth? 32074 multiply 0.95. You guys can only have one number or two number maximum. It's either you get 3070 or 30471. Okay, all right. Okay, don't worry. Huh? Okay, all right. So you see now, the thing is this. That's why a few days ago or 2 days ago, to be perfect and correct, when the Dow came down, we started to short here, right, on the intraday. On the intraday chart, we started to short the Dow Jones. Now, this is the range that we took on, okay? Then after that, right, we continue to short the Dow Jones, okay? Then yesterday, the Dow Jones opened here, right, dear students. Now, this is below, this is a market that is below pivot 2, below OP. Only one thing to do, short the daylight of the market. Whole day, just sell. Whole day, just sell. So where are we looking at now? I'm looking the Dow to hit 30,740 next week. If the Dow Jones really come down to 30,470, there'll be two things may happen. What is that? Number one, the market may rebound. Wow. If it rebound, you will know where will you be going. Cool? That's the second gift I give to you. Now, if the market don't rebound, if the market basically goes down, then you will know the second number to prepare. What is the second number, my friends? Everybody try. Really, I didn't prepare for this. I did not prepare this one. Tell me the second number. You take 32,074 multiply by 0.9 and you'll get a very beautiful number. Yes, the number is, yes, indeed. The next number is 28866 or 67. I like 6, huh? Okay. 28866. Wow. Do you know that if you really believe what I just said in terms of trading with numbers, think about this. 30470 minus 28866, you will get 1,604 points. Now, if you trade one singular contract, one point is $1, and you trust the number, you trust the system, meaning you use a chart now, you put together, and the system says sell, you follow through. Do you know that if you actually got it right, you can make as much as $21.33. That means you can actually use this technique and make up to Singapore dollar 2,133 if really this happened. So of course, you pay me 1,688 itself is very cheap, very, very cheap. And I'll guide you guys to go for it. I will hold you down, make sure you guys go for it. So either going to make big money or small money, but definitely making money will be the final objective. Okay, this is what I can promise you. It's on recording, no way to run. Okay, and the numbers are all there already. Okay, and this number is you calculated one, not me. Okay, so that is why I say today's preview is going to be crazy. So that is the reason why I actually put onto my video. I told you my target is 32,000, and I draw for you my target is 30,000. And I have students really making really good money, and they believe what I tell you. They then say, okay, there is a TP level at 31,054. I wrote there in our Telegram, and this student actually profited perfectly. He really followed to the T, and he made 3,600 US dollar in one single day itself. One single day. Account size only 20,000. 20,000, he made $3,600 in one single trading day. Really, really incredible. Then these are the students who use smaller capital between 1,000 to 2,000 US dollar, and look at the earnings. And these are all open position. It's still running. I repeat, these are still running open position. Now, a lot of trainers, they show you only the history of the students. They do not show you the front, because that is very, you can have a lot of earning balance, but you cannot show the front. The front, it shows the real account status. Look at it. Look at the amount of money these students are all basically having. They came to me. They say, Cal, we believe in you. We believe the all-time high in the Dow Jones is there. What can we do? So you can see the three of them, right, shorted at different level. Some shorted at 31,485.58. Some shorted a bit lower. Some shorted even lower. But after that, they sell, right? They went in to do their periodic selling. I told them this: you can do periodic selling, but make sure your trailing stop, your SWL, your trailing stop has to follow. So they follow. And I told him this: you can only do one thing. When you want to short the second contract, you must sell it below the first contract. That means that you cannot average down. You must average positively. You see, so their short is really staggered down one. Only when every 200 point to 100 point, whichever they're comfortable, they added short, they added short, they added short. You see that? This one, I think honey, you made a mistake. I think I shouldn't do that. Okay, so whatever. But anyway, I got their messages this morning. I'm so happy for them. So think about this, guys. Is it possible? It is possible. Making money is real. All these are real life prices. Check the market now. The market is at this price right now. Okay, real. Not. I don't want to show you 2-3 years ago history. I want to show you right now. That's why I do my preview presentation in the morning. So of course, another student, this one, another one. This is not Arun. Okay, I must very clear cut first. This is another student using another platform, and this student one single day had made $23,000 Singapore dollars. I mean, there's losses. You see, there are losses, but they follow the system, they follow the market, and they make. This is really real thing. They shorted the German. I mean, if you're shorting the Dow Jones, obviously you short the DAX. If you short the DAX, you must short the Hang Seng, right? So obviously this particular student shorted every indexes that's available. You see, all are short on, all are shorts on, right? And he made about 23,000. I don't know how much he has in capital, but I figured out maybe 50,000, I think. So of course, small got small trade, small way of use trading, big got bigger way of trading. It's all depending on how much do you want to make. Not me, it's you. You will make your life change. If you want to believe in me, this is what I will help you. So of course now I will bring in our Uncle Arun, brother. Because to me, he's not that old. he's not that old. In fact, he's very near my age. My goodness. Okay. So apparently it's all right. Wow. Look at this one, Uncle Arun. Okay, brother Arun. He came in and he posted his own trades, and look at it. Now he is opposite. He only go long. So of course, if he go short, he'll make even more. But it's a guy who go long, and he also made as much as $32,000. Wow! I mean, this is really phenomenal. These type of traders are really incredible. All right. So if think about this, if they can combine this, if they can combine long and short together, I'm sure they'll make even more money. Really, this is what I want to show you. Right. I'm not going to hide you the truth of the matter. So now, guys, how many of you are ready to pay for it already? Really, if you want to pay for it and want to end a preview for yourself, you can do it right now. Make payment to make this SMS to Susan TWB, and then you lock the price. Right? If you are the people who got it correct, PayPal and Apple, you get extra discount. All right, guys, very important. Monday morning, the market is going to start trading again. If you want me to guide you on Monday morning via Telegram, you pay on our group chat ASAP. Now, to be on our group chat ASAP, the fastest way is pay us the 1688 or 1588 today, and then we will bring you to the Telegram. And then on Monday morning, I will be telling you what to look out for in the market. That is very simple. So before you go for class, I try to help you make money. And my students, please be on standby. Now, obviously, no present for this. This is gold. Gold highest point was 2074. So since gold was at 2074, straight away I tell all my students already, right? Okay, all my classes are all online classes, Mohammed. So which means that you learn online. I have about more than 60 videos for you to watch. Yes, after you complete the e-learning. E-learning is about 4 hours video. You go through all the fundamental basic. Then you want to look at all my 10-year series. I got more than 60 videos for you to watch. And for my daily MAO, if you're watching my daily MAO, I got more than 50 now for you to watch. I got so many great stuff for you. Okay, all right. I hope I answer you. So I told my student, right, take 2074 now and multiply quickly now. Straight away they multiply. Because I tell them this, look, the goal is 2074 is high, right? We don't need to be expert, but just remember this. If let's say we believe that goal 2074 is the highest level, even when the goal retracted to 2000 level, okay, it's $74 away from the high, right? I think that's more enough to tell you that the market may not be going up further. So if you do your mathematics, 2074 multiplied by 0.95, you get your number, right? Indeed, the first number you get is 1970. So straight away, I can immediately know that I can short at 2000 and I can take my profit at 1970 just by doing this pure maths. Then if the market goes below 1970, the next number will be 1866. And if it goes down to the next level, it will be 1762. Now, think about this. Gold hit the high itself 2-3 months ago. And already all my students know this number, 1762. Right. Now, if you are my student and you remember that you calculated 1762 yourself, please key right now. If only you are my student. If you're not my student, please don't key anything. Now, I want to show you guys how many students do I have in this group chat here. Now, a lot of time come to preview, trainers don't like students to come online because they scared the student will come online and do funny things and then create a havoc in the preview. Now, for me, I'm not scared. For me, it's all right. I'm good, I'm bad, the student will know. I'm not the best person on earth. I'm not going to say that, but I'm definitely one of the most, outspoken person in terms of trading. I always follow what I share. And the thing is this, I told them, right, the number you must remember. So, wow, so many of you, wow, okay, 1762, right? Okay, and indeed it's all right. The next number, everybody be very careful. The next number is 1659, write it down. The next number is 1659 or 1660, just around there. To remember easier, 1660. If you can remember the exact, it's 1659, okay? Now, watch this, my friends, watch this. This is a high level back in 7 August 2020. Now, I remember this very well. You know why? Because 5 days later was my birthday. It was my birthday. And I tell you this, the day my birthday came in was the day that gold crashed down. Remember that? Remember that? Oh, that was really one of the best birthday gift ever. You see, this was 7th of August, right? So this is the 8th. This on 7th August was a Friday. So 8 was Saturday, 9 National Day, right? So that was the 9, 10, 11. So that's why on my birthday, oh my goodness, gold just crashed down. Gold just crashed down. But the craziest thing is this, the number 1970 was the number you calculated. 1866 was the second number. Look at the way gold come down on my birthday on 12th of August. Gold came down, hit 1866, beautifully stopped there and rebounded all the way up again to 1970. So we shorted from the high. Remember that? Then we know that 1970 is a very technical point the gold must hold. But obviously the market smashed it down as if like a 2-cent coin. And a lot of people in the market was buying gold. So many schools were buying gold, but we were shorting. We were shorting very hard. And of course, when the gold came down, killing down, when the price come down to this point, about 1866, a lot of schools call for sell, sorry. Many schools call for sell because the market pulled back down from so high, right? And we went to buy. We went to buy and we make the money on the way up. So now what happened? It becomes so easy, my friend. Look at it. Look at this, my friend. Look at it yourself. You can do it on your own. You don't need us. But if you have us, It's going to just give you the confidence of doing this. Look at the way gold stay around there. As long as gold go below 1970, I go short gold. Simple as that. When gold come down to 1866, if it stays there and go lower, we short. If it goes up, we cut our short, we go back long. This is what we've been doing over the period of time. So listen, take a look here as well recently. In January this year, 2021, I kept advocating that gold will go down to 1762. And truth be told, gold rally. Now, recently, when gold went down to this point, 1760, some students say that, hey, Cal, not accurate. The gold never come down. I say, don't worry. The gold will come down, but you wait. So they waited for about 2 months later, then they see this coming down, and it was perfect. The gold came down and then hit the 1762 level, kissed on it and rebounded. But yesterday, I repeatedly warned, if gold break 1762, get out and go short. So yesterday, I repeated myself like a broken recorder. I keep on calling for sell. I kept repeating, say, sell, 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 sell. Now, students of mine who went for other schools tell me, Kel, but our other schools are calling for buy. And they also say that the market, the RSI reading, the stochastic is at the low. Market may rebound. I say, look, trust the numbers. If the number shows you the market cannot go above 1762, the gold will have to come down. So if you do that mathematics right, you know now the next number where gold will go. So if you do the mathematics, you will know the next number will be 1659. 1659. And you put the number, the line in, the scary part is this, you will notice, wow, this was a support level back in April 16. So traditional traders will look at the market first, study, and randomly guess where is the next support, where's the next resistance. Over here, we don't do guessing game. We don't guess. We put a number into the chart and we let the market decide. And now you can see very clearly now, this is the crazy of this thing now. So how can we get our $4,000? I think you got the idea already, right? So very simple, my friends. Gold trading price now is 1734 closing of this morning. The target for gold is 1659, okay? Now, that means that if gold is to come down to 1659, I don't know when. So I won't know. If I know when, I'll be the richest man on earth by the time itself. But if let's say I'm right, then gold will be down from 1734 to 16659, $75. So $75 per $750 per 0.1. Understand that? For 0.1 contract size, every $75 move is $7,500. Sorry, it's $750, sorry. So I repeat myself, if the difference between 1734 to 1659 is $75. So 0.1 contract, it'll be worth $750 US. So if you trade, right, if you trade it downwards, right, you will make as much as $4,500. Think about this. This is absolutely a lot of money, right? So this is what happened, okay, guys? If you have yesterday, my system, yesterday, all right, this is what we did, right? We know that the gold will go down to 1762. So on Thursday, I've been calling for sell. Thursday, I keep on saying, all of you, CCYR, yellow turns to red, sell gold. Yellow turns to red, sell gold. Yellow turns to red, sell gold. Because I know that gold will most likely come down to 1762, right? So I keep on selling, keep on selling, keep on selling, keep on selling, keep on selling. And when gold come to 1762, we can take our first round of profit first. You understand? So that is the point here. That means that you not only can sell as of Monday if you think it's coming down, you can actually wait for days that the market is going down and you can keep on selling and aim at 1762. You see that? That's how you do that. So that's why on Thursday, right, I've been calling for sell repeatedly. And yesterday, I kept on calling for sell. And indeed, all of us make great deal of money. So now I repeat, if you actually use a 0.1 contract size, all right, the margin requirement is about $180 to $90, depending your leverage is 1 to 100 or 1 to 200. So if your leverage is 1 to 200, right, that means the amount of money that you're going to put in for capital is about $90 only. Only $90. So for $90, as margin for 0.1 contract, you can make as much as $750. But of course, that is the minimum margin, right? So we don't want to push ourselves to the limit now. So around there, if you think that you can take the position, you make sure that you're adequate size and you just short the market accordingly, you can make as much as using 0.6. Now 0.6 contract itself is only $600. 600 US dollar for the margins. Yes, it's only $600. So for $600 margin, you can actually, if the market, of course, must go down immediately. If the market goes up, you may get margin call, right? So of course, if you put $600 as a margin requirement and you have some buffer to just take some buffer, and if gold really start to go down nicely all the way to 1659, then mathematically, you can actually make $4,500 when gold go there. Got it? If you got it yourself, please key the word got it, right? Then if you don't get it yourself, right, you can ask Susan on the side and she will answer you. Of course, student of mine, you wait for a while. You can ask in the group chat if you want to. All right, if you are all our new friends here going to decide to come on board, then you can ask. Okay. All right, guys, this is crazy. I tell you that I'm really excited. I tell you, I think the next few weeks I won't be sleeping much. I want to go for that 1659 or 1660. Okay. So that is whereby you can see I came online, I put on Telegram. I keep on saying that, right? Let's short the gold market. All right, as early as 7 a.m. yesterday, 7 a.m. I already posted this to all my students. I say sell. 7 a.m. I call for sell. And after that itself, right? One of the students, like this lady, this is Cynthia. Wow, look at the way she shot the gold. Wow, phenomenal, man. Okay, $3,600 in a single day. Oops, who's that? Wow. Whose kids? Or are you drawing for me? Are you drawing some Da Vinci code for me? Okay, never mind. And you see that, right? And I keep on saying, and I update you guys, gold is coming down. And gold really hit the 1762 target. And you see, student again make money. It's that simple. You just have to trust the system. And because we just happen to be at the right time, right spot now. So the thing is this, gold is coming down because it's now at the 15 percentile level, right? So if Dow Jones rebound at 5% and go up, we can have another round again. But if the Dow Jones really breaks 5%, then theoretically the next one is 10%. That means we have another round to play. So for the same amount you paid for 1688, you can make and make and make all the way for the rest of your life as long as we are at all-time high level, just using this simple technique. Of course, there's more technique and you can learn from me, but at least this one will make sure that you guys know that making money is going to be very easy. And you can see now, more students make money as the market basically went below. And you can see all my students really trust what I tell them. They really bought back at 1762. You can see all are different names and different brokers, but they still make at 1762. You see that this is the point of having a system that all the students know, appreciate, and unitedly we make money together. This is something you cannot find in most of the schools, okay? And of course, I also reminded you guys 2 weeks ago about my view in the market. I keep on every day, relentlessly, I will do my morning MAO. You see that? You see all these views? Yeah, I only 77 views. You're so sad. Oh gosh, I can never be like Blackpink, like 500,000. Okay, maybe not handsome enough, but never mind. As long as this tells me that, right, I'm following the market, and this gives me a very strong validation. Because I did tell you in last preview, right? Last preview I tell you, the US market now, they want to do this green plan. They want to give the 1.9 trillion stimulus package. They want to take care of human healthcare. They want to do education. The question is, who's paying for that? So I tell you guys already, very soon the Americans must pay for that. And one thing will happen is inflation will become true. And at the time when I talk about inflation, people laugh at me. They tell me, say, Kel, you're being purely idiotic here yourself, because there'll be no inflation coming in. The economy say don't have. Jerome Powell say don't have. Everybody say don't have. You are being silly here. But what you saw, right? Exactly after my preview, the 10 years yields start to go up, right? From 0.5% go all the way up to 1.6%. Yesterday, towards the end, the 10-year yield dropped to 1.41%, right? Not too sure why. Maybe something they have put some things into the system, but the Dow still go down. Because why? The problem is clear already. You can try to manipulate the numbers, but you cannot massage the economy away. So that's why I've been telling you the inflation coming, and I tell you that China's stock market will be hit very soon. And again, back then, no one believed me, and the stock market in China came down more than 5% in just 2 trading days. So all this thing tells you that we will go into inflationary positioning soon. And this can't run away, because be upfront here. If they don't want to, if Federal Reserve want to continue to hold the stock market, they need to pump in the $120 billion every day. They don't pump money, the market will cave. All right, I will be watching this Saturday's number. You see whether did they taper. If this Saturday's number from the Federal Reserve balance sheet, if they did taper this, oh my God, that is very clear to explain to you why, to this week itself, why the Dow Jones, NASDAQ is down. Okay, so traders, watch out for Monday morning MAO. So my point is this, I believe that gold, after it comes down, it will be a very good time to buy gold. So I have a good indicator called KCX indicator, and this indicator, as long as you have it, you can use it for gold trading. And you can see students of mine making money on the long side also, like Josephine, like Bridget, like Cynthia. They make money from long and short in the market. Okay, so the thing is this, every morning I will come on my morning MAO, market analysis and outlook, and then I will tell you why it will go. I have my indicators that's very powerful to tell me where is it all about. And of course, I give you specific number. You see that all these are very specific numbers that I give into the market. All right, so the thing is this, the preview is about coming to the end. The second part itself is all the typical, what we have, what we have to offer, right? So 10 minutes, I'll rush it up and we end today's preview. I think I've given you the best of today's deal. You make a decision, right? 1688 is my usual current price now. If you if you make your text messages to Susan, you lock it at 1588, okay? All right, after today, you call Susan again, it'll be 1688. We will not negotiate, okay? All right, so this is me. If you don't know me, my name is Kelvin Han. Okay, I'm not a Hainanese, I'm a Hokkien. I'm in the market for more than 22 years right now. I have my fair share of limelight. I have a fair share of movements. By the end of the day now, I have 510 students, okay, going with me live. So I started basically teaching with this new system itself last year. And now we have about 515 students from 11 different countries, okay? My target is to bring it much higher to 2,500 students by end of this year, sorry. All right, so of course, my students really love me. You can see that they really write a lot of great stuff for me. All right, these are all written by themselves, and you can see that some of them are very, very, to the detail. And of course, we have one good buddy of mine. I won't want to, you know who is he, right? So he is also in our team because he really saw that I put in a lot of commitment. I do a lot of my sharing. And of course, I do text him regularly once in a while, and we share market views. And he's a good trader. He is a very good trader indeed, right? You see I have so many messages. So of course, this is whereby I tell you guys how to use my indicator. And of course, this friend of mine, okay, came in. He is obviously a local celebrity. All right, he joined our events. And more importantly, is all right, he's always around. In fact, I think I saw him in this Zoom right now. I think he's there. Okay. And of course, you can see that, right? He always also will trade together. Now, sometimes he means doesn't matter, but the point is this. My other students also make money. You see that? They make money, we text and we tell each other, do we TP or we fail? So of course, if let's say if I am not able to deliver my deals, I don't think he will be with me, right? So my system is very clear. Other than the 5% rule, we have this thing called the TWB system, whereby you can see the colors are very clear, very nice. Red to yellow is a buy, yellow to red is a sell. The KSI at the bottom tell you the boys buying or selling. And I have easy, tough, advanced, 3 different levels for you to start off with. So today, quick one to just show you I have this KCX indicator. Once you see the indicator from turning green at the bottom, look out for buy. Red turns to yellow, look out for buy. That's what we do. Now, at the moment now, gold is coming down. So what we do is we use reverse indication using the blue bar to extend to let us know the downside of the market. Okay, so once gold hit the 1660, if it haven't happened, then if it happened to really stabilize there, all my students remember this. Once gold stabilize at 1660, around there, if it stays there and start to rebound towards the target, I say 2218. This KCX are going to be your best gift ever in your life. Trust me on this. That's the reason why I say there's a very good chance we can make as much as $500,000 once gold stabilize. So that's why traders make as much money, get as much arrows from the market, prepare for the bottom buying up. This is very important, the bottom buying up on gold market. So if you understand this, you guys will know that you should stick with me very closely. Should we try to make as much money from the market, all right? So recently, again, a student of mine, she really is a millionaire trader. She has more than $1 million in a trading account, easily more than $1 million. And she's been buying gold as and when the techniques call for it. So recently, back in November, she can see that, right? She really made as much as about $300,000, okay? Around there. Really, this is a real person making this type of really incredible amount of money. All right. Right. So Yvonne, when it's missing, well, when it have gone missing time to buy at mentioned price. Yes, correct, Yvonne. You're absolutely right. So that's why I'll guide you guys in gold market. Okay, I'll guide you in gold. So I will guide you guys in this way. It's all right. For those who want to pay extra, this is called a 3G group, whereby I will tell you what to do. I'll give you specific levels. I'll tell you where to take profit, where to take stop loss. This is even more specific. But of course, this is extra premium you need to pay. That is an additional $500. That is if you want. Okay, so you can see that students don't need to wait for me. They are buying and making money on their own. This is really how it is. Our family members basically can make money on their own. They don't need me to be there. Okay, so this is how gold performed the last 12 months. Okay, so now gold is not performing right with the indicator because gold now is going downtrend, right? So that's why I tell you guys, KCX now don't do first. Wait for gold to stabilize. And once gold stabilize, that is the time we'll make more money from gold because it's the same. Now we use it on crypto, right? And it's doing fine for us. Look at it. If you look at it, the chart itself, if you use it on crypto, it's beautiful. It is beautiful. As long as you see the thing turns to green in color at the bottom, you look out for buy, whether it's Bitcoin or Ethereum, it will work wonderful, all right? So intraday, we use 5-minute chart. You can see very beautifully when it turn from this turn green color up. Take a look. If it turn red to yellow, you buy. Red turn to yellow, you buy. Now, of course, we can't make every trade. Now, our hit rate is about 78% accuracy for KCX trades itself. All right. So same thing again. As long as you're using on Ethereum or using on this Bitcoin, as long as you see green color at the bottom, look at the chart. Once it turns from red to yellow, you buy. Red to yellow, you buy. It's as simple as that for Bitcoin or Ethereum trading. For gold, not now. Gold, not now. Wait. Gold, just use a number to trade, to short the market instead. But once gold hit down to 1660 or 1659, then look out for usage of the KCX later. So for 1688 itself, you guys will be learning the e-learning portal. You get to use 6 markets for 2 months. All right, you get the access to Telegram. These are the markets that you are able to use. These are the markets that you are able to use. So you are a DEX trader, you're a crude trader, you're a Bitcoin trader, you're a Hang Seng trader, Forex trader. As long as you are a trader that you trade within these few markets, our system works, okay? Now your learning curve will be all online. You'll go online and learning yourself. So you don't need to wait for me for a specific date and listen to me. You just have to go online, play the videos, stop as and when you like, and then enjoy. If you don't understand, reverse. It's done by my fellow friend who has a great voice, and he will be able to share to you very cleanly, very concise for your understanding. So we have about 7-8 segments, and every segment itself, the video is between 5 minutes to about 20 minutes, okay? So this is what you'll be learning on your own, okay? But don't worry, okay? Don't worry. If let's say that if you are not able to understand, you can be online with us. We have 6 different telegrams. 6 different telegrams to support you. Right now, got 8, 2 more extra now. Okay, so we have so many telegrams supporting you. We have the best support in Singapore. I can tell you this. Our support is really fantastic. So if you're my student, if you like my support, like our support, right? Please key the word support right now. If you're my student, you like my support, our support, right? Please key right now. Then of course, on top of that, right, you get to hear me every morning. Yes, every morning, 8:30 to 9 o'clock. The starting time a bit vary because sometimes I'm late, but at least for 1 hour, I will talk about this. I will cover global news, then I will cover what is the market direction, and then I'll tell you what can you do. 3 things. I think I'm the only one in Singapore does that every single morning. 8:30 a.m. I'm always there. Okay. And of course, I have my YouTube videos. I have my own Facebook group whereby I got all my 10-year series. And of course, incredibly itself, what is going to be crazy is in my office. You can come down to our office at Sims Avenue, right? Every day can come down. Our 8 students can come down because of this social distancing. Come down and we trade together. We trade together from 1 o'clock to 6 o'clock every day. Okay? Then let's say now you want to see me personally. You want to see all your friends. Every month or so, we will gather. We will gather in a hotel. And then after that, wow, steady. Yao Tong, wow, thank you. Wow, this one from you. Wow, power. By the way, if you guys want to take note, that is our local celebrity Yao Tong giving me his strongest validation. Wow, thank you. Wow, bro. Kantung. I didn't actually need to say this today. Thank you so much, brother. Okay, So you come down and I will let you learn together. This is how it is. The environment is incredible. Our support is really, I can say this, if we say we are number 2, technically there's no number 1 because we are really very committed. We are so committed to make you succeed, right? So other than that, we want you to be part of us as a family. That's why we do charity work. We're supposed to do it this month, today. But because the organization says that, right, this COVID ongoing, they tell us to hang on a little bit. So we didn't go today. So I try to go for next month, right? We really commit ourselves. Every 2 months, we do one time. Okay, so that is what we did recently. We went and buy rice and we give it to Wailing Hearts. We really want everybody come together. This is our community itself. Okay. Okay, this is recently we have another event whereby we invited Yao Tong and Zelda from Mirror Me, and they came on board to explain to us social trading and how to be a good trader. And of course, I asked Yao Tong, right, how is he in trading? So end of the day is this: our students make money lah. Our students are very happy with us. Okay, that's why they are willing to come on board to do all these very powerful testimonials, which is all online. I don't want to bore you with this. Because end of the day, good, bad, I think just my preview today, you guys know already. All right. Just by this preview, you know that whether my system is good or bad, whether this person is real or fake, because you can't fake all this. Okay. You cannot fake all this. You can show, yawns ago statements or even some stuff, but you cannot show when students make money. That is very important. And not one student, not 2 students, it's 10s, 20s, 30 over students making money every other day. That is the power, not 2 or 3. It's 10 to 20. Indeed. Yes, indeed, Pin. The challenge is really your mindset and your action. Okay, guys. So I'm saying this one more time before we end this session. Right, gold might be coming down to 1660 or 1659 very soon. And I want to guide you. I want to guide you into this. I really want to help you. All right, my commitment to you is very simple. I want you to make money from here. You trust me, I will help you, okay? Because only when you help me, your testimonial will be my best statement to prove, right? Thank you. This is, Cynthia is in. Cynthia, you see, she is the lady. She is that lady I mentioned, right? The lady that basically makes $3,000 average every other day. Yes, she's here right now also. Wow, thank you, Cynthia, for coming to 助阵. Wow, power. See, think about this. These are real people. I mean, you can do a lot of funny things on internet, but you cannot bring real people in. That's for sure. Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you so much for your validation. Thank you, JL also, and all the people who actually wrote there. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much, okay, for your strong support. Okay, this is the final second slide. Okay? Final second slide, right? So don't go, make commitment, okay? And then coming on in. Monday morning already, market will start trading. You don't want to miss this wave. Who knows, we can make our $4,500 in just a single day. Who knows, right? Anything is possible. Anything. I'm not saying that it will happen, but likely it can happen. So don't quote me. I didn't say that it will definitely happen. Okay, I'm saying that there's a very good chance that it might be happening. Thank you once again. All right, everybody. Now, this is the final second slide. This is the one that you're waiting for, my students. Now, on the 2nd of March, itself, I will be doing a very special session during the Super Tuesday. Okay. Now, on that day itself, right, student of mine, you must turn on to watch this. Okay. This is going to be very impactful because I'm going to tell you what my indicators are showing. Now, I got this indicator called the KRW, Cal Reversal Warning Indicator. And you can see already 4 days ago, I repeat, 4 days ago, my indicator has already turned south. That's why 4 days ago, while the market was going up, I was very bearish with the market. And truth be told, the market collapsed down. So if my indicators continue to be correct, then the Dow Jones to go down to the next level will be pretty high. So traders, on Tuesday, don't miss it. I'm not only going to show you the KRW, I'll tell you some secret that no one tells you. This secret is not available in the market. Really not. I cannot show it today. I asked a friend who prepared for me today. He said cannot show. So okay, cannot show but can tell, right? I can tell. So on Super Tuesday, 2 p.m. after our revision, I will tell you that secret, and that will really transform your life. Trust me on this. This is going to be mind-blowing. So only students can join. So for those who come in your preview, this is not going to be just a teaser act. This is something to be upfront with you. If you think that we are serious trader making money, then come on board, okay? This is the final slide. Thank you guys for today's preview. Okay, thank you for coming on board. All right, I committed to finish it in this 1 hour and a half. I did it, okay? So I don't waste your time, okay? My morning MAO is only for student only, 8:30 a.m., students only, you can watch it, okay? So guys, only being the Trade the Boys family, you will benefit the best out of it. All right, guys, thank you so much for today. If you have any more questions, please, okay, consider texting Susan at 8868-5030. She will be there to assist you. Right, thank you guys. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. All right, if you can turn on your view cam, will be even better. If you guys can turn on your full view cam, I take a screenshot of today's very powerful session, that'll be even better. You turn on and say hi to me, I'll be even happier. Okay, all right, take care guys. Good, make money. Monday, that is the day they're waiting for. Like, huada, hey. Okay, I do that for you. Later. Okay, bye bye.